Hey guys, what is going on? So I've just been informed that at my job, they are going to be enforcing a vaccine card policy for the customers. I can only assume that will apply to me, and it's not really something that I want to do. Now, hopefully you guys understand, whether you agree with me or not, that I just don't want somebody else making that decision for me, and I value my freedom in this sense. It's nothing more than that. I just want to have a choice. And I've also been wanting to dedicate more time, to the gym, to my diet, to everything involving fitness. So I see this as a potential opportunity. I think some people are looking at this as, maybe me wanting to give up my job just for this, but it potentially opens more doors, and I'm hoping that this can be kind of a blessing in disguise. So that's the way that I'm choosing to see it. I don't know if this is going to apply to me, but I can only assume that something that they would make customers do, they would also make employees do. So I'm making this new channel because my main channel, which I'm assuming all you guys know about if you're here, is largely just people who are interested in turkesterone and ecdysterone or supplements in general. Those are the main subjects that I talk about as I log my experience using those. And that's great, and we've built a great community over there of people who, like those products and stuff. But anytime I talk about something that's not really directly related to that, the YouTube algorithm just kills the video. Like, it just does not perform well. And if you keep putting out those types of videos, you get punished even more. So as opposed to putting those videos on that channel, I think it makes a lot of sense, whether I end up losing my job or not, to make this channel to go more in depth about training. Because, recently I've been hitting a lot of PRs. I've been getting a lot of people asking about programming, my training philosophies and stuff like that. So that's hopefully what this channel will turn into. And, considering I'm kind of starting from scratch here, I think that, I won't get punished by the YouTube algorithm, and I could potentially grow another channel that's more focused on that. So that's my intention. As far as, what this video is going to be discussing other than that, basically, I guess I can just talk about, the PRs that I've hit. So if you're not following me on Instagram, it is Cooper Doran Fitness. I do post my PRs as I hit them. But as of right now, I don't really want to go to gyms for a variety of reasons. One of them being the mask mandate in my city. I just don't want to have to deal with that. So I do have a home gym, and I will be actually recording videos in my home gym. And, maybe if I ever go back to a normal gym, maybe that's not the case. I don't really know what the future holds, but I plan to actually record and edit videos and focus it on my lifting, my training, my philosophies on that, potentially diet. Obviously, you guys know that I'm a big advocate for bulking, all these things, right? These are subjects that I plan to discuss more in depth that hopefully will not have the algorithm just, crush my channel into death. So that's the plan. As far as the PRs that I've achieved up to this point, 405 bench is my max. I haven't really been doing lower body lifts, but recently, as I've been squatting again, I hit 455 for a pretty easy set of 5, so I'd imagine that's around 500. Deadlift, I've not really tried to do anything heavy with that, but the most I've ever hit on deadlift is 505, so kind of a similar number to my squat. Overhead press is a 265, 1 rep max. So those are kind of my 4 major lifts. I understand that the squat and the deadlift are lagging, and I do plan to focus on those at some point. But as of right now, I'm just doing some home gym stuff, working on bench, overhead press, stuff like that. That's kind of been my goal as of recent. So again, I will go over all my training, what I'm actually doing, go a bit more in depth for those of you guys who are interested in that. I don't necessarily recommend my style of training in any way, but I just get enough questions where, maybe some people could get some value out of that. So that's kind of what this channel is going to be about. And hopefully over time, I experiment with new things, become smarter with my training and my diet, and can actually be more of an educator as opposed to just somebody who's kind of logging my experience, which is basically what I've done up to this point. So, anyway, that's all I got to say about that. I'll keep you updated, and I'll talk to you soon.